Limerith doesn't do it, we go wide. Unless there's something to be played beside him. They play a mountain and they have a removal? No. Good game. Nice. Hello, good game. Welcome back, ghouls and goblins. I hope you're all having a magical day. Like the video to help support me as a creator and subscribe to the channel to win a complete rare D&D playset triggered at 35,000 subs. Jump into the Discord for more information. Link is available in the link tree, description below, or give it a Google. Today we'll be playing Mono Green version 3, utilizing some new cards, talking about the changes and weighing the pros and cons. Is it better than version 2? That's going to be what we investigate today, along with your help. Breaking down the deck list, the strategies, synergies, showcasing all of that in the gameplay footage, and then of course wrapping up with our final thoughts on the deck and any community news that we may have. So buckle up, get ready. Thanks again for your attention. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and check out that Linktree link. Let's look at the deck. All right, 2022 standard best of 1 mono green Stompy version 3, 2.6 average mana value with 11 non-creatures, 25 creatures, and 24 land with 2 Kazandu Mammoths, bringing us to 26. We have the Snowlands in deck for the Haven and a single Lair of the Hydras to experiment with the value here. The changes in the deck, well, we dropped some Mammoths. We put in 4 Oozes, and we also dropped a Toski and a Froghemoth to make up for those extra 2 cards because we wanted to kind of keep the Mammoths. I'm having a hard time dropping that, but maybe we need to commit to it. Maybe in version 4, we'll take the Mammoths right out, but you know, I had a hard time dropping them, and I really do like the top end of the deck. So, you know, the strategies, the synergies, it's the same thing here, same deck. You know, the Rangers class puts +1/+1 counters on attacking creatures. The Ooze will also do this when it ETBs, and then whenever it attacks each other creature, including itself, who has a counter on it, will gain an additional counter, right? So the Shambler already has counters. The Inscription can place counters on things. The Ooze places a counter on something. The Behemoth gets its own counters, and of course, Vorinclex will double all of those counters, right? So there's a lot of counter synergy in the deck that we're trying to capitalize on with the Ooze. Now the question is it worth it, or am I chasing a pipe dream and sacrificing consistency, right? Let's investigate further. Thanks again for your time and attention. If you are looking for a more in-depth breakdown of the deck, of course, I've showcased this deck 2 other times. It's, you know, the exact same build, little tweaks. You can go through all of the videos and see which version you like best for yourself. And with that out of the way, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and of course, check out the Linktree link to find out more, support the channel through our Patreons and different ways like this. So enjoy. I hope you're all having a magical day. Let's get into it. Going first, and you know, the hand actually doesn't look bad. The Blizzard Brawl isn't active until a little bit later, but not a problem. Let's get the pack leader out. Or do we try to fake this in an attack and inscription it? No, let's go wide. Just chilling. It's Boros colors. They kill the wolf. Gross. No blocks. We kind of need that creature. Land out. Should we just go for it? They probably have another creature we want to fight, though. Like, this doesn't threaten us. 3 damage. They are tapped. But it would only take us to 3. Let's pass turn. So we want to block it. See what they do with their mana. We'll try to save it. They could have more removal in hand, and that's kind of what I think is happening. Yeah, we get the insect. We can only go to 2. Kind of a bummer. Their creature, of course, is still alive here. Well, I mean, just get out of town, right? Get this usher out of here. Go Insectosa! That's his name. Spirit's good. Wish I would have saved my brawl. They're bricking though, and that's just really good news because we're at Frogtown. And Froggy says, I'm gonna eat that graveyard up. 2 life and a +1/+1 counter. Thank you. 1, 2, 3. 5/5, back to 20. They're bricking. I mean, sorry, but at the same time, not so much. They did have a good hand, though. No blocks, down to 18 again. Haven out. Insect stays back. We hit for 9. That's just too much damage on the dance floor. Nothing to exile from the grave. Shambler in play. And lethal next turn. I apologize. We'll send some love out, because that has got to hurt. Our opponent goes first. I'll keep 7. This looks alright. I mean, no turn 1, turn 2, but the late game looks pretty hot. A second Toski is unneeded. Maybe that's a bad draw hand. That's a lot of lands, though, and I like the lands, man. A Blizzard Brawl is great. Fish sticks. Bringing the heat in. Troll is out. Toski next turn. Okay, so Blizzard Brawl. Just take care of Galazeth. You are not allowed in play, my friend. And then just go to Trample Town, right? Just go to Trample Town. They hold up counter magic. Toski is available. They can trade 1 with the Haven. It escapes Frostbite. The trolls escape Prismari Command. Toski out. Can't be countered. That's got to burn, right? That physically burns. They're not pleased about that, right? So they're forced to interact with the field now somehow. Whether they bounce Toski, divide by 0, throw the land in play, we still take care of it, right? We still get 1 damage through double draw. Hitting for 5 total, down to 10. 2 mana. Behold the multiverse draw from Foretell Zone. Scry 2, draw 2. Looking for an answer for our field. 2 to the bottom, they do not find it. Draw 2, they could have still found it. Down to 10, draw 2, feeling good about this. And we also double mana there so we can play the pack leader. And that's absolutely glorious. Having an untapped land when your old growth troll dies to attach to is a very fun thing. Okay, they have 2 mana up. Let's pull the counter magic on the Froghemoth. There it is. I mean, it had to be something, right? And we take a good old-fashioned smackdown. We get to draw. It's not instant speed. They kill our wolf skis. You just do not like seeing that. We double draw. Rangers class good. Wolf good. Wolf in play. We're still applying a ton of pressure. They have 6 available mana, playing to 7, could be an all-round loop. This is very frustrating for us. Do they have it? They're at 7 mana. Doesn't look like it. Could still cast? No. So, This 100% pulls a counterspell. Oh my gosh, get that thing out of here! Right? They don't want to see it. We go all in. We get the draw, 1 mana up, not utilizing it on anything. They still have interaction. They kill the troll. Or not. That's fine. Good game. I love beating Prismari Dragons. They are such a competitive deck. So it's good to get in there. We could have, instead of trying to get the cast in on Vorinclex, played the Haven. It wasn't a counter, or was it a counter spell? It was. Absolutely. Counter spell and then removal. Haven would have been a good option there as well, for sure. Without a doubt. Our opponent plays first Swarm Shamblers into a Rangers class. Doesn't feel bad. 3 of them? Wow. If our opponent has, like, targeted removal. This looks like a party deck using base camp. Really interesting. Let's see how that folds out. Blizzard Brawl, that means I need you. Blizzard Brawl, where are you? Come hither. Now that we don't have Elder Gargaroth, we have to use Baby Gargaroth, which is the Swarm Shambler. Right? It's like a little piece of moss that fell off Elder Gargaroth. It's like, hey, come over here, you're still useful. So I'm not worried about the exile. There it is. We need the land, though. It is a cleric. And I don't want them to assemble a party at all. So, sure. You can have that. And they don't want it, so they just let it through. Oh! Right into the big boy. That's okay. Perfect. So I'm gonna ooze out. Ooze onto the wolf, and then Blizzard Brawl from the wolf to the Historian. Beautiful. Beautiful. And that is a hit for 7. Down to 9. Lethal next turn. Alright, everything has tokens to double down with the Reef. No blocks. They 100% need to exile this Reef. Oh, it's a Doomscar, even worse. Party deck running Doomscar. Good for them. I was not expecting that. I really was not expecting that. The Valkyrie is good. Cleric on top. Gain life, 5 life. Oh, they destroy the... That makes sense. Oh, hi caramba. We're on our heels again. We're on our back heels. This Righteous Valkyrie is dirty. Dirty deeds done dirt cheap. To be a little bit more precise here. Uh-oh! Those are dirty deeds too. Now that we need a land, we can't get it. It's frustrating. Pass our turn. They're coming back, you guys. Nice. I thought we had it after that Blizzard Brawl, but the Doomscar saved the day. Why is an aggro deck running Doomscar? That's like 200% BM land. They're already... Oh man, are you serious? Wow. So they've definitely folded out. Hit for 5. They're just defending. They have 21 life. The thing, like, we have to kill this freaking thing. They get a 3 dropout, which is just about the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Do it before combat. They're up to 24 now. This takes them to 27 for the buff. Oh no, 26, one shy. Oh no, because good game. Yeah, they go up by an additional 6 life. They're at 34. No attacks, and we get hit for 12 minimum. We can just show ourselves out here. And they play another hero font. Goodness gracious. That was a comeback and a total 180. You love to see it. Good game. Opponent goes first, keeping 7 Blizzard Brawl in hand. 3 land to our troll. Man, I certainly hope we pull a 1-drop and a 2-drop off the top of our library. I know it's not a great hand because it's so slow as an aggro deck, but beggars can't be choosers, and at least the land is there. Nice. Blessed by our background program, topdeck.exe. Check it out, you guys. It's really cool. It just engineers your deck. Gives you the perfect draw every time. Shambler out. Pass our turn. Mana dumped into the other Shambler. Three mana up their control deck via the Crawling Barrens. Let's swing in for 3. Does it land? Indeed. Counterspell. Could be Walrus Disruption. That's delicious, bro. You just love it. You love it. Froghemoth is out. They pass turn. Haven out. Pass turn, whatever. If I could get big Shamblers that don't get dealt with, that's a lot cooler than just sneaking in a tiny bit of damage that gets dealt with anyways. Taking a risk, hopefully it pays off. It looks like they target themselves, which is good. Zol's Fury, they're looking to fling some stuff as well. Hopefully there's no field wipe, that would be so sad. Pass. Dump our mana into the shambles. Counterspell up. Okay. It is what it is. Let's take a big hit then. For 5 down to 13. 12, sorry. Math is hard. Double F's on that math, if that wasn't coming through clear. Land out. Faceless Haven active. It's a big hit. What do they have to answer? Dragon's Fire. Uh-oh. That's not good. We lose the land, and that means this is what, an Alrund's Epiphany, or what? Potentially lethal next turn. We have a Brawl. So we could hit something for 4. Nice. Battle of Frost and Fire. A very good card right now. Lair out. No Dragon's Fire. Down to 3, pass our turn. They get the Scry. You know, if they play a creature, we Haven Brawl. Or Hydra Brawl, whatever it happens to be. We attack while we can. The Trample would have been really good if it would have survived, but you never know what's just sitting there to hit us again, right? So, taking what we can get. I like the look of this deck. I'm going to be honest. Like, where are the Giants, though? My turn. Land in play is great. Haven out. We still have enough mana for the troll if we don't Blizzard. If not, we just have the pack leader. Crawling Barrens to block. We're in attack phase already, so we're not Blizzard Brawling. They could have another Dragon's Fire. You know, there's a couple different things there that we're worried about. If they Crawling Barrens, they'll lose the Barrens, and that takes them away from, you know, where they want to get to. Down to 2 available mana. Our land survives, which is really good as well. And then Troll goes out with Trample for next turn. If they play 5 or higher, they get to draw 2, discard 1. They have 5 available mana. Field Wipe doesn't do it, we have Haven. Limerith doesn't do it, we go wide. Unless there's something to be played beside him. They play a mountain and they have a removal? No. Good game. Nice. That was actually a pretty cool deck. Not your typical Prismari deck, but, you know, obviously there's still dragons in there. Our opponent goes first. Not great, but the hand's pretty cool. Turn 1 Shambler, Blizzard Brawl in hand with either Ranger class or our pack leader. Party decks beat us down last match, so I don't really want to run into that. Actually, that ended up not being too much of a party deck. That was just like a Clerics deck, right? I thought it was a party deck, and then we got fully swindled. Paragon in play? Indeed. No blocks. Let's go right for it. No attacks either. We have Ranger class and Brawl up next turn. If, you know, we survive this turn. Bant party. Looking pretty cool. Litjara. The Changeling. That's good for their party too, right? Woof. And I like the thought of that. Woof. Let's get another dog out. And then I guess just kill this. So it's not a 4/4. And then we swing in with the Indestructible Doggo. Down to 16. Feeling good about this. Rangers class up to level 2 next turn. Hopefully you don't get rocked by another Doomscar, right? Oh, ayo! A little frustrating there, but that's their whole turn. I think. Rangers class out. Wolf out. Level 2 go. I don't care if we lose our field. We get a double draw. And that's going to replace the cards that we lose, and they're not replacing their cards. Big hit down to 9. Wow, we have Trample next turn on the dogs. It's a bummer that it costs 4, but... Oh, that's really good. The way that that's stacked, they were able to kill our Wolf through the double triggers of Litjara. That's a nice for sure. I'm sure you guys appreciated seeing that. Trap Finder out. I still think we're on thin ice. We're not away from this yet. And they've got a full party too, right? So that's a 5/3 with flying. Look out there. Hit for 9 total. Wow. And then they're going to remove something again next turn as well, which is really, really bad. Look at them go. Paragon in play. Yeah, they really got us here. No draw. We have no inscription. An inscription would be absolutely perfect here. We could hit for an additional 2. Taking them down to 3. I don't know how we'll survive this turn, though. We shall try, right? Because, you know, this is going to kill our wolf across the field, right? Very, very bad news bears. Down to 9. We do have 4 defenders. Oh, the Sea Gate. That's going to save the heck out of them. And this is unblockable. If, like, since this entered the play this turn. 3 land in play as well. They really got a good draw here. And of course, you know, that's a 5/3 with flying. Or, you know, they could do whatever. And then, of course, you know, something doesn't get to block this turn because of Linvala. Right? And then whenever they deal combat damage, they're going to get to draw a card as well. It's very, very good volume of value for there. Hi, Caramba. Getting Rick rolled here. That's for sure. That is without a doubt. So, we can't stop 7 of the damage, which means we're only allowed to let 2 through. And, you know, that doesn't look to be an option for us. We're not allowed to let any damage through. We take the 7 down to 2. We lose our entire field. Hi, Caramba, right? And of course, you know, they get some draws here. They do have a blocker as well. We have no trample. We have no fight effect. They do have to block it, though, but we don't have any blockers on return. That's a very, very good game, and you love to see a new deck like that. So Bant Party making its way around Mythic. Interesting. You go first. This is fine. We're going to keep it. We may even turn 1 Mammoth if we don't draw a land, in all honesty, right? And we're on the play, so it definitely gets used up right out of the gate, and then we don't have to worry about it. Pack leader out, troll out, 3 fight effects against another mono green deck. We need that 3rd snow, though. There it is. Let's attack. I mean, they should maybe block it. I don't know. We have a troll, so that's fine, unless they pull a fight effect. If they Blizzard Brawl our old growth troll, I'm gonna freak out. I'm gonna freak out, man. I mean, they're welcome to. No blocks. I, too, am worried about an inscription. If they want to fight our werewolf, they should do it now. Is it a Blizzard Brawl? Why would it be a Blizzard Brawl and not do it first? It has to be an inscription. Right? I'm pretty sure. Let's find out. Of course, while you're here, if you found any value today, you got to laugh at me or something, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. There was a Blizzard Brawl used on their 2nd main phase. Very interesting. And now an inscription? Wow. No way. All because I left them for a turn. We should have just taken them and traded. Don't you dare. Give me that ramp. Give me that ramp. I'm going to Vorinclex so freaking hard. Just another Blizzard Brawl. Both on their second main phase. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm not going to have any more of this freaking thing. Do you think they have a snakeskin veil? Do you think they have a snakeskin veil? No. Okay. So just like get out of here, dog. If you're taking my dogs, I'm taking your woofers too. That really sucks for our land, right? We went from ramping to having less than, but I just need that out of play. Like, it's pretty gross. The chariot's fine, whatever. We just hammer home with damage. They have another chariot, I assume. So we're going to take the counters. Kill the chariot. Hit for 2. Excess mana goes into the Shambler. I mean, at least the chariot's not attacking to create more cats. It can be... Okay, Professor for learn. What do they learn? +1/+1 vigilance counters, like the +2/+2 basically. No, exile, we draw a card. They do attack, I'll let it through, no blocks. Pass to damage, down to 13, Shambler up. And it's the same routine. Attack for 6. If they let it through, we do other things. Like this massive troll. Wishing I had that 4th land in a big way, but... You know, I think it's just kind of what the playline demanded. If you have a 3rd Blizzard Brawl, I'm going to freak out. I think they do. I'm pretty sure they do. Or they're just thinking of what to exile with introduction to Annihilation. I mean, they should take the Troll. It's an easy pick, right? And then we just get the draw. But they want to take the 6/6 because of all the damage that it's doing. A 3rd Blizzard Brawl. Are you freaking kidding me? How do people always get so many copies of that right on the top? And then I don't ever pull a copy of it. Maybe one. No blocks. Down to 7. Absolutely silliness. They have 4 mana. Why don't you use your 4th Blizzard Brawl? Really push me over the edge. An Inscription. Oh my god. So we have 4 available mana. I'm gonna go Ranger's class and hold up my own Inscription. Or do we push right into it and force a double block? Well, that's really bad, actually. Hold up Inscription. You know, the Ranger's class doesn't need... There's no summons. Like, it can be done later. Right? It's better to do that at the start of our turn and do Inscription now. This is hard. I don't know how we'll make it through this. Like, 1, 2, 3, 4 removal spells to our 2. So they've doubled the removal we have. Plus there's another in hand for them. Let's try to kill, or at least trade with the Professor, right? Down to 2. Which is really bad. And they have a Ranger's class, of course, as well. And then a Mammoth. Holy draw, Batman. And of course, they're also sitting on Exile, which is just lethal. Good game. Ay caramba. Holy Blizzard Brawl, Batman. Alrighty, 2022 Mono Green Stompy is great until you run into another Mono Green deck with more Blizzard Brawls than you. It's a very good card. I cannot stand Blizzard Brawl. It upsets me more than anything. So where's the deck going from here, right? Do I like the Ooze? Sure. What do I think we need? Probably, and in all honesty, Snakeskin Veil, right? Snakeskin Veil, you know, that other green card that gives hexproof for 1 or makes, you know, you trample or spite or whatever reach. That could be a good option as well. Snakeskin Veil, probably a better choice because of the +1/+1 counter synergy within the deck, right? That +1 counter is going to remain on that creature. And, you know, then you have the Ooze synergy, the Vorinclex there is there as well. So I think that Snakeskin Veil is the next card that we investigate its value of in the deck. What did you guys think of the Reef Ooze? For those of you who've been watching the different variations of this deck, let me know in the comments below. I love your guys' feedback. Thank you all so much for your time and your attention. Make sure to like the video to help support me as a creator. Subscribe to the channel to win a complete rare playset of the D&D expansion, and check out the Discord to join the community, right? And that link is going to be available within the link tree in the description below, or you can give it a Google. And until next time, we'll have a magical day and we'll see you soon.